Good morning, welcome to Spy Money. I'm going to show you what the Ranger indicator could have made you on the NASDAQ this morning on the London market. Now this is set up under the London market, and I'll show you that here in a second how we do that. We do not trade this gold zone. We wait till we come out, but on this right here, we would have entered a trade there and exited there. We would have entered another one there. We would have exited the same, pretty much the same spot, and then we would have entered here and we would have exited at the bottom of this zone. These three are the only trades that you would make with the Ranger indicator by itself. That brings you to a total of $1,505, give or take, depends on your exact entry, the exact tick, but for the most part you're going to be about $1,500 right here. Your entries would all be the same. None of those would be different. But your profit, if you follow the rules that I teach how to use this, you should have made about $1,500 on one contract. That's one, not two, three, four. One contract, you would have made about $1,500. Now, if you add the SpyBot cross to this, which is two moving averages, that's what it amounts to, and if you put it on the settings that I use, which I provide whenever you purchase it, if you had used it with that, you would have got in another trade right on through here. So right off the bottom of that zone and come down, and then you would have ended up taking profit right here above this zone. Now what I teach is when you push through a zone, you put your stop at the top. When this price goes all the way down to here, your stop is at the bottom of the zone. So I teach how to do this. This is not hypothetical or none of that. This is the exact strategy that I teach. So you would have made $2,130 just off of this right here. Now, as far as these others, that would be up to you. I definitely would have taken this trade here, which would have brought me up to $3,600 roughly. So about $3,600 I definitely would have been in here. When it comes down and then it starts wanting to pull back, I usually won't take it long. In this particular case, if you would have, which I'm saying that I would not have, but if you would have, then this would be the trade that you would have taken based on my rules. So there's $905 there. And then this one right here, I would not have, I probably would not have taken this trade. I may have. I'm just not sure if I would have. These four, I definitely would have. So I definitely would have made these four right here, and that would have put me about $3,600. All of these others are very hypothetical with how you would trade. More than likely, at $3,600, if I can make $3,000 on one contract, I usually quit. I usually don't do any more. Matter of fact, as long as I make $1,000 a day per contract, I'm very, very happy. So even making $3,000 off of one is a lot. So if you're trading 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 contracts, you do the math. So on this right here, all of these are hypothetical. I would not have entered these trades. More than likely, I would not have. But being this up high in the profits, maybe I would have taken that long. I don't know. But I definitely would have taken these three 100% sure. And these would have been pretty close, within a few bucks of where it would be. Like this one's $280, that one's $275. More than likely both of them would have been about $280 or so, based off of the levels that I trade. This one right here, when it went up and come down below this zone, and with using this cross, I would have taken that trade because more than likely it's going to go short. When it come down here, I never exited there because we never pushed through. Once we push through on this one here, and if I get that closer so you can see it, I took the entered the trade off of the bottom is what I'm showing, and that's what I would have done. I would not have been up here. As soon as it broke through the zone and this cross ended up turning red, that would be my entry. So it would actually be right at the top of this candle right here is where it would be, because when this one closes, that's my entry right below the zone, and I would have come down through here. As you can see, This right here never broke through the zone. It never broke through the zone until this candle. When this candle broke through, my stop would be there. So on this one, and this is free money here, so I'm going to keep my stop kind of up high, just where it's below broke even. And that way, I can let this breathe because this is free money. I've already made all my money on these other three over here. So between this trade, and this trade, I'm already in the bank and I've already finished my day with my goal. So this right here, I can put it there and just let it ride. Why did I take profit right here? Well, when it breaks through this zone, I bring my stop down to here. So it would have actually got out on this green candle here. It's where it would have got out. Why would I not have kept it up here or up here to just let it go? I still want to secure my profits between the zones. There's a lot of money between the zones. So if we look at this one here, from the middle or the top of that one to the bottom of this one, that's almost $500 in profit. I'm not willing to give up $500. So when it goes through a zone, and yeah, like when it goes down and through there, I'm going to be bringing down to here. And then, you know, when it keeps on dropping, I'm going to bring it to the bottom. So if I was playing this with one of these trades up here, I would have been stopped out right here. But since this is free money, I'm going to let it breathe. So when it comes down to here, you know, I'm going to keep my stop up here about right there, because this is your little pullback, so that's your higher low, or lower high. And I'm going to keep my stop there. And when this comes down and comes up and starts dropping, I'm going to put my stop right there. So it's going to be at that lower high. And then when it comes down, comes up and starts coming down, I'm going to put my stop right here. And then whenever it comes down through here and pulls up to here and starts going down, my stop is now going to be, I'll put it right at the bottom of that zone. So at the bottom of this zone, and then as it comes on down, we have no higher lows or lower highs down here. But when it goes through this stop or this zone down here and we are this far away, I'm going to protect profits. And the reason I'm going to protect profits is because we have dropped a lot. Now up in here, this is not much of a drop, but down here is a big drop. And when you have that kind of a drop, you're going to be looking more for a reversal at any time. So my trading on these four right here, if you do, and I only added these three here because those three are definite trades that you would have taken if you followed my strategy using the Ranger indicator. And that would put you at 1505. This one right here is free money, so I'm going to be looser on my stop. But where I ended up taking profit would have been 2135. So when I come down through here and went through my stop, you know, you're really better off to be right there. You know, once you get this far down, and then when it comes down, you want to just keep securing that profit. If you're interested in the Ranger indicator, it is the best indicator that I have on my website. And when you use the Ranger indicator as your base, and then you use the cross or the mover or one of those other indicators, it actually works a lot better. Now this one, log out that so it don't show up everything. This one is, let me show you here. There we go. So this one is showing that you can buy both the Ranger and the mover. If you would rather buy the Ranger and the cross together, I can fix that up for you. The total for both of them is $11.99. If you just want the Ranger indicator, it's $7.99. At the time of this video, that's how much it is. So whenever we purchase it, let's see, go back here. It did not show up for some reason. Bear with me here a second. I don't know why the picture didn't show up. I'll have to check into that and find out what's wrong. But there's a picture there, and then down here shows the SpyBot Ranger indicator training. This is an older video. It's on an older version, but I'm going to make a new video today to show exactly how it works. And you can also go to another place, which is right here. And I'm going to show you the past videos. So if you go up to this link right here, and I'll put it in the description for you. So I'll go ahead and copy it now so don't forget. And when you come down here, this is the training we had last night. And it shows how we use the cross. Matter of fact, I even threw a bot on there. Showed you how the cross bot could actually work with it and you can manually control it. Also, you have the Wednesday night, I think this is Wednesday night, video. And then you have another one here. So this goes, if you watch these videos, it will show you how this works. If you need more help with it or more information, go to the contact page. Send this out. I'd be more than happy to help you. If you need to talk to me on the phone or whichever, we can do that as well. But this right here is the definite money. This is no ifs, ands, or buts. This is what you would have traded. And that's $15.05 for one contract. So it does really well. Let me know how I can help you guys out. And we have a good mix of people using this. I have them in other countries. It's not just America that's using this. I've got them in across the pond, and it's working really well for them. I've got a bunch of people here kind of close to me, a bunch in the States. And so far, I have heard nothing but good reviews. If you follow my strategy, you'll make money. Now, I'm not saying you won't make more money on your own strategy, but with my strategy, you definitely make money. And my goal is to get whatever investment you have in it is to get it back. So if you're on RTY, that's a $500 investment, you want to make $500. Whatever your contract is, whatever it costs you, that's my goal to get your money per day. Anything over that is just even more profit. But if you can make at least your contract a day, that's good money. Let me know if you have questions. Appreciate you guys.